Hello, dear soul. Today we embark on another journey together, not just a video, but a sacred moment, an invitation for you to pause, breathe, and truly listen. If you are here, it is not by accident. Something in your soul has called you to this very moment, to these very words. Stop for a moment. Think about how heavy life feels when you are always chasing love, chasing money, chasing peace. It feels like you are running on a treadmill, exhausted, but never arriving. Every time you think happiness is just one step away, it slips further into the distance, and the more you hold on, the more it escapes. But here is the paradox, the mystery known to sages, mystics, and spiritual masters for thousands of years. When you finally let go, when you stop clinging, when you detach, everything begins to arrive. This is not just poetry, not just philosophy, it is a universal law. The law of detachment, the sacred truth that when you stop needing, you start receiving. For thousands of years, spiritual traditions have whispered the same timeless lesson. Freedom is found in letting go. In ancient India, the sages of the Upanishads spoke of vairagya, the art of non-attachment. They knew the soul cannot rise to greatness while chained to desire. In Buddhism, the masters warned that attachment is the root of suffering. And in Christianity, Jesus said, "Whoever loses his life will find it." Different cultures, different words, but one truth. Detachment is the doorway to life. Detachment is not abandoning your dreams. It is abandoning desperation. It is not cold indifference. It is courageous trust. It is the inner voice that says, "I still desire, but I am not enslaved by desire. I still dream, but I trust the timing of the universe. I release my grip, because what belongs to me will come." Why then does clinging block manifestation? Because everything is energy. Love, money, health, all vibrate at specific frequencies. When you cling, when you chase, your vibration screams, "I don't have it, I'm incomplete." And the universe mirrors that state back to you. More lack, more longing, more emptiness. But when you detach, you rise. You radiate trust instead of need. You align with abundance instead of lack. And in that moment, the mirror changes. Opportunities arrive. People appear. Love finds you. Think of life as a vast river. You can fight the current, exhausting yourself, or you can release, allowing the river to carry you where you were always meant to be. That is surrender. That is the power of detachment. It is not weakness. It is the highest strength. It is the choice to place your trust in something greater, to stop rowing against life and let life carry you. This truth is seen most clearly in love. How often do we find that real love appears the moment we stop desperately searching for it? When we cling to the need to be chosen, we attract reflections of our wounds. But when we let go, when we live, grow, laugh, and heal, love comes naturally, because wholeness is magnetic. You do not find love by searching for it, you find it by becoming it, by embodying the vibration of someone who is already loved, already complete, already enough. The same law governs money. Those who chase it endlessly often find it slipping away, but those who detach, who live in purpose, creativity, and service, become magnets of prosperity. Wealth flows not to the desperate, but to those who understand it is a tool, not a master. The greatest innovators and entrepreneurs did not chase money. They chased vision, service, and passion. And money followed. Prosperity belongs to those who trust the flow. History confirms this law. Artists who stopped begging for recognition and simply created from love became legends. Innovators like Edison detached from failure and saw it only as information, not identity. And because of that, light was born. Spiritually, the Buddha detached from illusions and found enlightenment. Jesus surrendered worldly power and revealed a higher kingdom. The pattern is always the same. Detachment opens the door. Even modern science affirms it. Psychology shows that clinging triggers stress responses, narrowing your mind and blinding you to solutions. Detachment calms the nervous system, unlocking creativity and flow. Confirmation bias reveals that when you obsess over lack, your brain notices only scarcity, but detachment reprograms perception, allowing you to finally see opportunities that were always there. Even quantum physics whispers the same truth. When you stop interfering, reality organizes itself. So how can you practice detachment in daily life? Begin with awareness. Name what you are clinging to. Shift your inner language from chains to trust. Practice small releases. Stop checking your phone every 5 minutes. Breathe through fear of bills. Affirm trust. Replace fear with gratitude, because gratitude dissolves desperation. Live fully in the present instead of chaining happiness to the future. Set intentions, then release them into divine timing. Create space, both within and without, so new abundance can flow. And anchor it all in a daily ritual. I release what is not mine to control. I trust what belongs to me will find me. I surrender, and I am free. But here is where most falter, the emotional challenge of letting go. To detach is to face emptiness, and emptiness feels like death. That is why many run back to chains. They cannot bear the silence of release. Yet emptiness is not punishment. It is preparation. It is not a grave, it is a womb. In emptiness, the new is born. Every mystic knew this. They called it the dark night of the soul, the sacred silence, the seed that must die to bear fruit. Letting go hurts because it is the death of the old self, the version of you who lived enslaved by fear, need, and control. But beyond that, death is resurrection. Every time you endure emptiness, you discover freedom, because detachment is freedom. Real freedom is not doing whatever you want, whenever you want. That still ties your peace to outside conditions. Real freedom begins when you no longer need. When your joy is not chained to approval, money, or control, you are free. Detachment does not mean living without love, ambition, or dreams. It means holding them with open hands, loving without possession, dreaming without anxiety, working without chains. That is the freedom the great teachers spoke of, Buddha, Jesus, Marcus Aurelius, all pointing to the same truth. Freedom is not found in gaining more, but in needing less. So, dear soul, let us close with this. Detach to attract. The universe does not respond to begging, but to trust. Life does not reward desperation, but surrender. Let go, not because you have lost hope, but because you have found strength. Detach, not because you don't care, but because you know what is meant for you will always arrive. Take this with you today. The universe cannot fill clenched hands, but when you open them, when you release, when you trust, you become magnetic. Love finds you. Prosperity flows to you. Peace settles within you. And if this message has touched your heart, I invite you, subscribe to this channel, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. Because your story, your journey, might be the very seed that inspires another soul. You are not here by accident. This message found you because your spirit is ready. Ready to stop chasing, ready to stop clinging, ready to start living in freedom. So breathe deeply, open your heart, and remember always, when you let go, everything comes to you.